On this episode of Girls Night LA, I have a foot fetish. I was
my God.
That's freaky though.
I want to find my happily ever after, so...
Aww.
I once hooked up with a guy on Tinder who later confessed that he was...
Oh, wow.
Hey! Come on in. Oh my God! I have a treat for us. I want to send a shout out to our friends at Mezcal Los Javis. Yes, this is the best mezcal. I got it for our night tonight, and
Hi guys, I'm bringing in the food.
yay! What do we got?
This is esquites, one without cheese or mayo for Chen, our vegan friend.
Oh, so you specialize with vegan, like diet requirements?
I do everything.
Oh, great, nice. Because I have a friend of mine who is looking for a caterer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'll give you my card.
Yay!
Chilango Gourmet.
Yay,
So.
Chilango Gourmet.
Salud.
Salud.
Wow, I don't feel the alcohol. This is dangerous, girl. Speaking of dangerous, how did that date, that online date go?
Okay, so I found this guy on Tinder. You know how they put their little bios? And the guy said, I have a foot fetish. But I thought he was being really cute. So we started texting and we agreed to meet. He really does have a serious foot fetish. I wore sandals, not even thinking about it, and I'm sitting in the car and he's like, I love your feet. Seriously? This really happened.
Oh my God.
And he's ogling my feet and he's like, I'll pay for your pedicures. I was like,
my God.
That's freaky though.
right? That was the freakiest thing. He was super nice. I was very lucky that nothing else happened.
Okay, goodbye.
Wait, you mean you didn't let him suck on your toe?
No. He probably would have dipped my toe in the ketchup and the special sauce. It's so hard to figure out people's personality by texting, and that's why they invented emojis, but even then it's all misinterpreted and
Right.
I actually have a system. I combine 3 apps, okay? So I'm using her, I'm using Bumble, and then I'm using OkCupid. Like, I want to find my happily ever after. So, yeah, I'm one of those. So, the combination of the apps give me what I'm looking for, because on OkCupid there's a personality questionnaire, and you have to like really go through the trouble of, you know, writing about yourself. So I'm doing the swiping and I see a face that is familiar, and then I'm like,
Let me check out
OkCupid. There you are. Oh, you are into that kind of sex, which I'm not. Okay, then. I spent like a week talking to amazing women, and they would just disappear. It's like,
like I dated a guy for like 2 months, and then all of a sudden like.
See, for me, since I'm not looking for anything serious, for me that's an advantage, right? That I can access something at my fingertips and just swipe right, swipe left.
when you're in your pajamas.
Exactly. No strings attached, right?
See, I'm both. I like flings because you have things that you need to take care of.
Right.
And then sometimes you get the guys where they're like, oh, I would love to get to know you. Maybe we can meet for drinks and da-da-da. And then you have a second date and then maybe a kiss. And then you're like, okay, this person's a little more into having a relationship.
I mean, it's a little bit of luck too, no? Like in normal life. Like I've met, not necessarily a relationship, but like I've met really cool people that I would have never met. I don't know. I had a great, like, one guy was just like a Brazilian guy. I had just broken up with a guy for like a long time, and I met him, and he just like made me forget about him. And he was super sweet, super nice. Now he's one of, like, you know, a really good friend and a really nice person. So, but you do get freaky people. But in OkCupid is where I've gotten the freakiest people.
Really?
Yeah. Like old guys, like 80-year-olds.
The one thing that I would say has helped me to kind of not get ready, get the Uber, pay for the Uber, go to the bar, order the drink, wait, they show up, and then you're like, and then you find out that they're not like their picture, that they're much wittier in
happen to you?
Yes.
Yeah?
That they're not as witty in person as they are in text, or like someone else was telling them what to write, kind of deal.
Like their best friend.
Yeah, you get that for sure. Yeah, exactly. So I always ask to go straight to a phone call now, because then when I'm talking to a person on the phone, I feel that it puts them more on the spot of having to be a little more open.
Yeah.
I get to hear their voice. Do I like the sound of their voice? Does it turn me on to hear their voice? Do they have a manly voice, or do they have like a, kid voice? Yeah. And then just to see if they're able to hold a conversation on the phone, because if they can hold a conversation on the phone, then more than likely when we meet,
they'll be this.
Yeah, it'll be the same, and we're not wasting each other's time.
Maybe not physically, but
I know, right?
I had a friend that she got like a Google number because she don't want to give her actual phone number just in case they were like freaky or
yeah, that's actually not a bad idea. Yeah. No, I give my real number like an idiot.
I don't think about
I never even thought about that.
But yeah, I guess there are a lot of freaky people out there.
Speaking of freaky, I once hooked up with a guy on Tinder who later confessed that he was.
Oh wow.
What?
Yeah. After he revealed that information, I just kind of distanced myself from him. I wasn't looking for anything serious anyways.
Right.
But that was the most scariest thing I've ever encountered. It's just very difficult. It's all virtual. These apps are virtual, and really, for all we know, anybody could be lying to us, right?
Yeah.
Or vice versa,
Exactly.
right? We want to sell ourselves. We want to sell our stories or sell who we are. So I think it just depends. Really being safe and being cautious of just anything in general.
How do you keep yourself safe? Do you have like tricks that you taught yourself?
Well, I definitely reach out to one of my girlfriends and just kind of fill her in and tell her where I'm going, who I'm going with. Usually they know who I'm dating, or at least a location so that they know that I'm safe. Buddy system is great.
Yes, buddy system.
Buddy system. That's a new
buddy
one
system needs, I don't know, just making sure somebody else knows where you're at.
In case you go missing.
Exactly. Exactly.
This girl's starting to sound like a CSI episode.
You know what? Let's make a toast and at least have that hope of finding our true love, our awesome one-nighters, our in-betweeners. So that way we are all, in the end, just happy, right?
Yay, good happiness.
To happiness.
Love you.
Me too.
Subscribe and you won't miss another laugh.
Girls' night.
LA.